welcome back to Let's Play Breath of the Wild. And right now we're at the Daka Tuss Shrine. I sped it up twice the speed. I already actually completed it and did not record it, unfortunately. But I will show you how to do this. It's very easy. It's just annoying. Those little balls want to fall down, and you drag this into the next room. You get one, I don't know why they have all those, but this is the most annoying part, and that is getting this ball to lie down on that, and after you do successfully do that, which takes a while in normal speed, but if you are too quick with it, what will happen is it will just fall right off. Roll off. Now if it gets a little bit too close to the edge, you can give it a little push with that before you put that on the big button you depress, and you see that I hurt myself, but I pick the ball up and I go at it again. I finally get it up there, and then after that, and you'll see, you just kind of have to play around with it, get it to slant. The best thing to do is to get it toward the wall just like that, and if you can keep it from falling. And I will do that, but that to me is the most annoying part of this very easy shrine. There is treasure here, I'll show you that. But I fail and fail again, and you get to see it in this fast motion, but I finally get it. And then I go ahead and I'm so frustrated at that point, I just go ahead and let it pop in there, and it was at the very end. And there you go for that. And then after that, you go down into there, and the water is down now, so you fly down, there's treasure, and then you can take it. I believe it's a weapon, might be a halberd, I'm not sure. And then you just go up here and you see the monk. Alright, so I've warped to Sherata Shrine, just trying to get closer to the Lanayru Tower, and in just a bit I will go ahead and fast forward because I start headed to the wrong tower. I think I make it to Woodland stable, get on a horse, but then I successfully do make it to the tower, and it's an easy tower actually. It's not hard at all. You don't have to burn anything, you just kind of have to be careful, and there are a great deal of monsters. And after that, you do meet a Zora on top of the tower that says he can't get down, and I'm thinking, well, Link could offer to paraglide him down. But no, and yes, an Octorok just threw a rock at me. Yeah, I can't stand that. Look at me. Don't drown, Link. Don't. Warp. Yes. So, the closest place, I think, the Hila Reo Shrine or the Wago Kata Shrine may be the place to go. But I'm just trying to make it to the Lanayru area, to that tower that I already have marked. I think he has a halberd, a knight's halberd, I'm not sure, and I don't know what stable this is, don't really care. I'm just trying to make it, and I want to get myself some meat. Yeah, now one animal I've already said, but you have probably not watched my other vids, but I'm gonna get away from gaming anyway. No one wants to see these older games. It's already been done much better before by much better players. And I do play in somewhat of a leisurely way. It's just a habit. And so we're at this riverside stable, I believe. And that guy runs away, don't care. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's beetle. But I'll take nothing. He has nothing. Ember. Maybe I should just go ahead and get the horse Chocolito, and that may make my journey easier. And it's so cool. Actually, you don't have to catch another horse to take your horse this out roaming around. Now, I think before the updates, you could not take a horse that was not in the stable already. So that's where I picked up that trick. I just figured out when I first got the game and I got my first horse, I did know that if I went to the stable, And I did not have my horse boarded already. Well, it was just too bad, and I don't know why I did that. But, oh, sorry, horse. I'm so sorry, Chocolito. Okay. Uh, the wood just disappeared. Oh, I got it. Just that quick. I do like to see in the rain sometimes there are things hiding, and it's easier to sneak up on things in the rain. And that's another tip. In the rain is harder, more difficult for little creatures to hear you. Okay, that came down easily. And I'm just getting myself wood in the rain. Makes no sense whatsoever, but actually it's good to have some wood on hand. And when you mine and find those flint, this actually later on in the game there's someone that will want that. And I get that Korok leaf because I do want to at least try to get on this raft when I should actually just get on my horse and start going, I think, toward that green. I think the green beacon light that I have, the stamp, it's actually not a stamp, but that's what I should be doing. But instead, I'm just going to speed up through this, and the old commentary, I'm going to take that away because I'm just kind of fooling around here, and I have it sped up pretty quickly, and I'm going to speed up through the rest of where I'm just kind of screwing around and get to that tower. But you'll kind of miss out how I get there if I just take this off completely. But I do pick up iron shrooms, silent shrooms, and the stamilla mushrooms. Those are my favorite just because I need stamina. I end up like in the water, just about out of stamina or climbing, but usually a lot of times it's in the water. And there's some, yep, I'm gonna get you. Okay, and my horse could hear me from that far away, and I do head on to the Lanayru Tower. There's that bridge there, and it's called Aegis Bridge, and my horse does pretty well. We get there not that quickly, it'd be nice, and then I do have to press that button to get my horse down there. He did not want to cooperate, and I just had to pet my horse, and there's a stranger I save. I got some sort of electrical resistance type of thing. Fall off my horse a few times. And it's just basically screwing around getting toward the closest area I can. And then I eventually do fly toward that area, that green area, which is the correct one. And the Lanayru, however you say that, the right tower has what looks like a gigantic rib cage. Have no idea if it's like the rib cage of what used to be one of those gigantic, gargantuan looking those dragons that you get those special scales from. And I was fairy hunting, just whatever, until just it's almost over, where I actually get back on track. I climb this little cliff, mountain, and anyway, I get going where I'm supposed to be. And I'm not that far away, actually. That's kind of a shortcut. So if you go to Kakariko Village, to the Great Fairy Fountain, and climb, you can actually fly closer to that area. And you'll still see the map, but you can head on over that way. Okay, now we're back at normal speed, and as I say, you will see the rib cage, and there are a lot of baddies in this area. So you want to be careful and actually just try to avoid them. At this point, you still don't have a lot of hearts. Now, if you're brave and you want to get treasure, which usually when I play leisurely, I do fight a lot of them so I can get those treasures. But we're going to that green area. And flying as far and as much as we can, and it's really easy actually. But there are some moblins, I believe. Now, once you get up here, you'll hear a fish, and you'll have this little speech where he talks about oh man, oh crap. Yes. I don't want to waste the one that gives me like a bunch of stamina, but yeah, there we go. And he can rest up here. I like that. I like it when I get somewhere I can rest, and I look for crevices. I look for places to climb that have crevices. So, we're just getting up here and trying to stay away from where all the baddies are because I just think that it takes so much time to fight. It's not that I don't normally do that, it just takes a lot of time away from the main part of the game, which is getting to these areas, getting to these towers, and next up, after I finally go to Zora's domain, ooh, gosh, didn't see those rocks coming, is to go ahead and speak to, well, first, just getting to Zora's domain in itself is its own video. And after that, it's about getting the electric arrows, and I do beat up a Hinox, which you will see at about 30 minutes into this video. No, go away. And let's drop something so I can pick up his weapon. But then I'm basically giving him another weapon. So, let's try to get me with oh, it didn't matter. And actually, I should just keep that, but... So yeah, you always need to have something you can light on fire. And I need... Oh, I dropped that hammer, so I'll use a bomb. Yeah. So yeah, you can always use a bomb if you don't have a hammer. But then the bomb scatters stuff everywhere, here and there. Not you again. Another one of you. You're like clones all of each other. Okay, not going down there to see if he's still alive or if there's something I can get. I'm getting up here, keeping my eyes on the prize, getting to this tower, meeting the fish, and then meeting Sidon later. And I'm gonna beat up a Hinox. But aside from that, and here is the tower. No point in making you suffer through the whole climb out of the tower, but actually it doesn't take too awful long. But I think that I will go ahead maybe and speed this up too. So, climb, 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 climb. I wish he could be that fast. There was a super fast elixir to make him go that fast. Later, I will go ahead for the thing I should already have, though, and that's the climber's bandana. Now, everything lights up, and it scans area, has that droplet, those particles, and that's actually a fairly big area. It lights up. I have one tower left on my main character O, and I will go ahead and mark that and turn it into a stamp. And that's a nice little, it's kind of a little tip there if you see something in the distance. And who might this be? This is a Groovy, I guess, or Groove. Excuse me, yes, you, I am a Groovy of the Zora. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same. See, Link does talk. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, am searching for a Hylian. Or I was, but then I fell asleep. I awoke to a loud noise and an awful quaking. And now here I am. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention. But you are a Hylian, yes. You are. Well, then my luck is improving. So, way down there, Prince Sidon, I found one. I found a Hylian. He can't hear me. He doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Why don't you climb on my back? Link, let him climb on your back. He must be worried sick. Well, I don't think so. Can't do it. Too high up. I'm likely to meet the gods of the ever after before I ever see Prince Sidon again. And Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It would be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here. Okay, will do. And I will jump. Why don't you just get him up? Yeah, well, Link could totally let him on his back. So, I don't see much but rain and fog. I'll just go down to that area. Yeah, okay, there's some of those pretty blue lights. And to save some of your magic meter, or in this game it is called stamina wheel, you drop. You press the button to release and then B to glide. And that saves some of your magic so you don't end up, you know, falling to your death because you run out. So this is Inogo Bridge. Inogo Bridge. Young one, up top above you. There he is. He can go anywhere. And the fact he makes Link travel and doesn't Sidon, Zora, Prince. Okay, so why can't he let him ride on his back? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk. Well, yeah, but I hope you'd have a moment to let me ride on your back. Aha, a Hylian, yes, I knew it. Oh, pardon me. I am Sidon, the Zora prince with very sharp teeth. I'm 100 years old. And what is your name? I don't remember. Go on, please tell me. Link. Your name is Link. What a fantastic name. Though I cannot shake the feeling that I've heard it somewhere before. Well, in any case, it's a strong name. To be honest, I've been watching you. How creepy. I've seen the way you work. I can tell by how you carry yourself that you are no Link. You must be a strong warrior among the Hylians. Aha, just as I expected. Why has he got that whistle as a necklace? I am a Zora prince after all. Yes, exquisite. I have been searching for someone like you for a long while, a man like you, Link, who carries this power. Right now, Zora's domain is in grave danger. Please promise you will help us. We need your strength. Won't you please come to Zora's domain with me? Wow, really? Thank you, Link. You are indeed the man I thought you were. Now Zora's domain will be saved for certain. Time to wait. Hurry up and head over. Yeah. Because of the rain, the cliffs are too wet to climb. To reach the domain, you will need to head along this path, which burns me that he cannot just... As a Hylian, I know you are unable to swim up the river. Well, he can, and he can let him ride on his back, like I've said a million times. So and yes, it is a tough trek and a tough fight, kind of. There's there's quite a few bad guys, but there's one on a bridge that's not that bad, actually. And it gives him a mid-level resistance elixir. Not sure why, but its effects do not seem to work for Zora. Perhaps, blah blah. Couldn't read that fast. I'm counting on you. And he goes ahead. And he could just hey, ride on my back. I mean, he lets him ride on his back to defeat those ice cubes and seize control of the elephant or whatever the heck it is. So it's like, well, why not the same for this? I mean, really. But let's go ahead and save that so we don't lose it. And okay, I'm on the bridge walking and looking around, and yes, all the rocks are slippery. So oh gosh, those Lizophilus or whatever they are, and then they blend in with rocks, makes it even worse. But and I love it when they drop their weapons, but they run very quickly and it's hard to get beneath the rocks, like everything else in this game. So I'm just going to see if I can just kill him like this. Yep, it just took 2 hits. Best thing to do is to get electric arrows, which we will be doing. That's part of this next part of the game before you can even do anything, actually. Okay, cold darner. Don't really need that. Another one. And as I say, in the rain, it's much easier to get things. He must have just eaten a fish. Come on. I hate them. They're so annoying. Octoroks. And they've been in pretty much every Zelda game, I believe. Oh, you can never get these guys right in the head. They move too quickly. They just jump back and forth like on Ocarina of Time. Oh, got him. And I got some Lizophilus, Lizzlefoss. Lazophos. I don't know. Traveler's Sword. Don't need it anyway. I don't care. Okay. I'll get it, because actually it moves fast. I'm wasting that. Oh my gosh. I should just blow it up. There we go. Come on. What's in there? Probably apples and stuff, but yeah, apples. And I'm staying on course. You should always explore as you're going. Now, going off course to explore is a different story. I'm staying right here, and this is not going to break. I don't know why I ever pick these up to throw them. They don't break. You have to stab them or blow them up. Was it worth anything? No. Arrows, yes, 5. Okay. We don't care about this too much. It's not that powerful. Okay, nothing. So barrels are usually a waste of time. Now, boxes, blow them up. And run. And get a safe distance. And I think I may have seen something at my right kind of fall, but that's okay. And I will try to take as many shortcuts as I can with the rain. Now, there is a Hinox up here, and I am going to kill him. I'll get up there, and I'm going to kill him. And he's just like a giant moblin, or a boko. And you gotta wake him up. He blows bubbles like everyone else, all the other enemies. He wakes up. Now, he can take a licking. I'm telling you, it takes a lot. Shooting him in the eye, though. I use bombs, and then I do my best to shoot him right in the eye, so I can run up to him and give him a few whacks with something that I can inflict some damage. And if you have room in your inventory and you've met Hetsu, which I need to do that, you can fit some of that stuff that he's got around his stomach on his belt. And when he dies, I can remember getting toenails and other things that actually are worth something, but it's better to use them to cook with or just save, but they're worth a good bit. Oh no, I can't get that yet, but I will. And just hit him as many times as you can. I broke that, so now I can get something off of him the next time. Now, it gets more difficult. He starts covering that eye up, but when you get him off guard, and he's got a tree in his hand, he doesn't have a way to cover it up. So there you go. And then you run up. I got something. Whack. Whack right in the bottom or below the belt. And you run. Now, you don't want to go around cutting down trees because you want him to have them in his hand so you can have the ability to... Oh no, I can't get the bow yet, but I will. That way he cannot cover that eye up. And you have plenty of firewood by the end anyway. Oh no, I better run. Yeah, but collect the firewood, which right now I'm just concerned with killing him. And his heart, his organs are worth a lot on the market. But I'd rather maybe cook with them later, or when I meet Fang and Bone, or whatever, I guess his name's Fang, later on in the game, I can trade that in for some cool stuff. Don't want to spoil it if you have not seen that. Oh, and he's smart now. He's just got a tree, a small sapling or something, or a smaller tree to hit me with. But when he's got a giant tree, he can't cover both of his eyes. But as he gets more depleted, aw man, that would have hit him too. But the best thing is to use bombs on him. I'm not sure. Ice arrows don't seem to do much. Now, it does stop an enemy, if it's a smaller enemy, it'll freeze them, and then you can go up to them and hit them a few times. Bombs help. And you can also alternate with the square bomb and the round bomb, if that's the method you're going to also be using. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Next time I get near him, I want to be able to get that knight's bow or whatever. Okay. I don't think I should waste any more ice arrows, but as long... Oh, man. Come on. Uncover your eye, you wimp. That will do something. It has to. Okay. This is important, you guys. Don't let your energy be depleted. Oh, that would have got him too. And see, since it's raining, it's not really going to do anything that the normal arrows would not do. So, and I don't know why I'm wasting my ice arrows. I'm just desperate. But I will kill him. I am successful. And you do see this is... He's distracted, and I did not get him. Oh, man. Come on. I've got to get him. Get some of that wood. Oh. Okay, and I do see there is a, oh, I got him. Come on, and that, I gotta get the bow, Guess later. Yeah, I got it, knight's bow. Equip, that'll be better. And maybe, oh, an acorn. Fell off a tree. Come on. Bam. I guess that didn't really do much. Oh, yeah. But he covered it at the last minute. So, that was a bad shot anyway. But I got him. Yes, get behind trees and he can't see what you're doing. And goodness, come on. Wow, he takes a while. And even if you use defense, it takes a while. But he's not got much. 27, 25. Come on. Alright. Maybe one more hit. Come on. Come on. Yes. Hinox toenail. He's got all this roasted bird drumstick. All those toenails are worth like a good bit. I got, ooh, ooh, I want to eat that. I'm so hungry. And then, yeah, get the wood. Alright, and now we've got to start going to where we should be, which would be, oh, why am I trying to climb whenever it's raining and slippery? So we need to start going toward that area, Zora's domain. Follow the trail. But right now, I'm just so proud of myself. I hate it when I start climbing and I don't want to, actually. Or if I'm running from an enemy or trying to battle an enemy and I get on a tree and I don't want to. It's like, get off the tree link. But this little crevice, maybe I can make it up here. I just want to get to a good point where I can kind of get to where I need to be, get more on track. Or take a shortcut, perhaps. Okay, I'm just kind of right back where I started. But I defeated that terrible Hinox. Now, is there anywhere I can fly to get me a little closer? But I'm telling you, it's a long way. It's a video into itself, just getting to Zora's domain. And again, I tried climbing when it's all rainy. Not doing me a whole lot of good here. Oh, and I waste this precious food to try to get up here, and I do it again. Or try to, and there's nothing, but man, I could have made it. Oh, I want that meat. Or those wild fried greens. I definitely have to eat after I'm done with this video. So, it is a lightning storm, and you know for sure when you see your weapons blinking. And you take off anything that's not wooden. That way, because you attract the lightning. But if you get shocked by lightning, not only will you have a game over screen, you'll have a game over screen in yellow. So I'm going over here in hopes that even though you see opposite of me where the beacon is calling to me in yellow and blinking, I'm still trying to find a place that I can kind of fly and get back on track. And it seems like I'm just messing around when actually I'm just trying to find my way back after beating up that Hinox. Okay, we're doing something here. Now let's look at just how far away across the way there we are. And it's not raining over here. Oh, we got these buttheads. Man. And you have to get their head too. But they throw rocks, shoot bows. Okay, see fog. And it seems like we're going way far away, but I'm hoping that I can fly a good ways. I still have quite a journey ahead of me. But there's the bird guy. Cass. I like that name. Cass or Cassie. And let's see if we can sneak up on this. No! I don't even want an apple. So, yeah, we need to be going way over there across the river. Aw, and I love the sound they make. They just make a little... Okay. And there doesn't look like there is much I can do here. There's slippery rocks where I can fall to my death. And more than likely I will. So, oh, well, it's not raining, but I don't have, oh, you know what it is, actually? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What am I gonna do here? Just kind of stand here and wonder, huh? So, it looks like on the map I'm closer, but I can't climb up there, which is horrible. I could get in the water and run out of energy. Man, why am I even doing this? This should be another fast forward moment, but I've stuck with it. I mean, it's just 6 minutes of crap. So let's just save it. And then load another, go backward. Okay, so just saved my progress, and I'm about to come up on one of those dancing fools, but I'm gonna kick his butt and probably make a bunch of food. Let's see. There he is. Oh, I missed him. But he has that nice lightning rod, and it doesn't last long, but it's worth getting. Now, I could pick up one of those boxes and try to smash him with it, but yeah, he sees me. He went down, but not for long, and I get him a few times, got him down. Oh man, and he disappears, but he is in a bad spot for me, and he's dead. That's it for that. Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah. So I get a lightning rod. Okay, and usually you can hoist these way up in the air and bust them or bust something else like a box that's made of wood. And let's see. Oh, we've got a few. An arrow, blue rupee, apple. Oh, I guess it's the first time I got a single rupee. I didn't know that. I thought earlier in the game I got a green rupee. Okay, let's smash another box before we speed this up and I cook a lot of food. I'll need it. I've got to get those lightning arrows later. Oh, I'll pick up the arrow link there. Alright. Let's see if we can get that. That's in a kind of a tight spot, but it's still fun. Some more stuff came out and a blackened crab. Yeah. I think that one is... this is not going to work out. Yeah, well, I got that box open and I got an arrow and don't land on link. Oh, it went down there. Probably nothing. Yeah, I went down there for just absolutely nothing. Alright, so we're back over here. Ooh, Mighty Carp. That gives you attack power. And I need to sort my inventory. I got some stuff. But I do need to meet Hetsu very soon. Those are actually pretty good shields. Unless it's a lightning storm, I may need to drop something. So yes, these forked lizzle spears. Maybe I should just call them lizzles instead of lizzlefus. Lizzlefus, because that's kind of awkward. I don't like to mispronounce things. Alright, so speed up time is about to commence. Instead of watching me cook food for 7 minutes, it'll be more like 2. Or a little less. Right around 2 minutes. But I have a fair amount of ingredients. Actually, do I have flint? Yeah, I have that stuff. No, I don't. So I'll just light it with a fire arrow and quickly, very quickly cook some food. And then head on to Zora's domain, where I will finally meet Sidon again. And before I can do anything, I need to collect 20 fire arrows, or lightning arrows, excuse me, but I only end up using about 4. I don't think I will miss. And the ice blocks are so easy. And I don't know why I'm sitting here this long over a mighty fish skewer. And it's just a 1 minute and 40-second low level attack power. I need to make more attack power dishes, and this is making me so hungry. Except for, like, I wouldn't want to eat a lizard or a bat wing, but those fish and the carrots and meat look pretty good. Dubious food, I hate that, and I hate it when I waste like something really good. Oh, I wasted all those crickets. Those hard-earned crickets, those restless crickets. Goodness, I could have made something so good. I go ahead and eat up that dubious food because actually it is limited on how much food you can store at once. And we're almost done cooking. So that wasn't too long actually, and this is not as long as a video as usual. So, alright, we'll sit by the fire and then wake up in normal speed. And it automatically saves. Alright. So I guess Link needs to think. Well, what are you doing, Link? get to moving. We don't have very long. This is just okay. Alright. Don't know what that was about. Oh, okay, I've got to see what's in there and then oh, not again. You know what? Forget it. Here, we won't make the same mistake here. Yeah, let's see what's on this placard or a stone. Forget that one. Let's see what is on here. History of the Zora, Adnam 1. King Dorothan stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorothan ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed upland Zorana into our domain. Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch on its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorothan, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the Guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the Guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the Guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora again. Zorana. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Well, I'll have to look out for that scar. I've never noticed. And I don't think I read all. I think there's 7 of those etched stones in all. Those monuments. Oh, why do I keep trying to crawl in the rain? Up this, I'll go ahead and just waste something that I made. But I'll save it because, you know, sometimes I just want to go ahead and waste some stuff and then be like, no, I'm just going to go back to my last save before I screwed up and wasted all of this for nothing. I've done that before, actually. I've, like, tried so hard to scale a mountain and then wasted a bunch of stuff and was like, no, that was way too much stuff, so I just go back to my old save file. But I think I'll make this because there are plenty of places. Yep, I did. And let's see if any critters are hiding. No. But I am getting so close. Oh, a stamella shroom. I like the fact that, oh, a Korok? No, a frog though. Got it. A tireless frog for speed. Okay. Oh, and I do see in the distance that shrine over there, but I'm interested in getting to there. So let's fly away home here. And I will just keep getting up. Oh, and there is the trunk of the elephant. And that will be for a video to itself, the whole elephant. The divine beast Varuta. And this is the Easter Reservoir Lake, and there is a Lanayru Peak or whatever. It's like a mountaintop flat surface where dwells the arrow, the creature, the man beast they call it, that shoots the electric arrows. Yeah. He's just, yeah, there he goes. And I would eat that. Aw, man, come back. Come back, you hog. Oh, I'm totally bad at shooter games. Don't have fast reflexes, not up fast enough. He just got away, you know? The one that got away. Okay. I need to quit fooling around and get to a great place to jump. And maybe that. Silent shroom, silent but deadly. And my arrow that I wasted. 1 of 3 or so. And let's see just how far up we can get. And I do forget where that man beast is. And it would be kind of cool though to get the arrows before I actually go to the domain. But I'll just skip that because you actually need to go up a waterfall and all that. It's kind of impossible at this point. And there is a certain thing that you are given that's very special that allows you to go up the waterfalls. We'll go ahead and meet everyone, or at least the main characters. And most everyone hates Link. And there's especially one that looks just like a stingray. Most of them have that stingray head. Oh, and I will get the Zora helmet later. And I believe the next video is the one that I'll probably be getting it. And it'll be a complete outfit with the vest or armor that allows you to swim. The Zora greaves that allow you to swim better, and then that helm or helmet that makes you kind of have a stingray look. Top of your head. It allows you to do the spin attack in the water, which is really cool. You spin in the water with it. So let's just jump down from here. Make sure there's no treasures or any rocks or whatever while I'm on my way. I wish I could do that. I want one of those. Zora's domain. And there's Lady Mifa. So sad. Alright. Nice body. Are you a Hylian? That's right. No. An obvious lie. Oh, where are my manners? I am Laflotte. I am Chief Secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mifa? See ya. Well then. I've never. Of course I'm curious. I just don't want to talk about it, okay? Maro or Marit. Welcome to Marit. This is where you'll find our general store in the Coral Reef. Or did you need something else? The general store has been in business for over 100 years. Clef is really serious, but his younger sister Tana is head over fins for Prince Sidon. The workshop, the old man in the workshop, his name is Dento. He's my grandpa. He's the one who fixed Mifa's weapon, the trident. Goodbye. See you later. Let's see what we can buy up here. We got a good deal of money. But I don't need that. I don't need... Well, actually, there is a place that's so cold later on that even your warm doublet won't help. You do need something to keep you warm. An elixir is so cold it's snow. Oh, and later you can also get some snow boots that help when you go to that region. And these swift violets, I love increasing my movement speed. I like to go really fast. Rock salt never hurts, but I can get that for free. But what the hey? I haven't been mining lately. Yay, jump for joy. I'll take all of them. Even though the ice arrows, the best thing they are good for is freezing enemies into a block of ice so you can run up and attack. And then do it again, especially if it's something like those Lizzlefoos, whatever. Those lizards that move very quickly. Okay, the coral reef. Well, I don't want to sell. Don't really have anything I want to sell. And this grumpy old guy. Really, I want to talk to the Goron, but this Dento old man just hammering away. So, the Hylian who stole Lady Mifa away thinks he can just come wandering in here. What's your business after all these years? What is this place? The weapons workshop? What are you doing? Trident maintenance. I trident? The light skull trident and the ceremonial trident. You have been making more racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming in here if you don't possess the light skull trident. Leave now. Alright. I don't want anything. I want to talk to the Goron that doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
He looks like a sumo wrestler from the back, and from the front he kind of looks a little feminine. He keeps turning his back to me. Hey, you're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. Man, look at those lips. And he's got tatas. That's 'cause I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you, he said. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd sit on him. Alright, it might be good to activate that shrine and just complete it later. But we'll activate the shrine, and in the next video we will go ahead and meet the king, and not only meet the king, but go ahead and meet up with, go ahead and get the shock arrows, and also we will go ahead and meet up with Prince Sidon, and then the next video after that will be dedicated entirely to, I hope you enjoyed and that this was helpful, and bye for now.